V, line them up.
What's good, Ram? It's your boy Snoop.
It's your boy Jalen.
And this is
House TV, motherfuckers.
What's good?
What's going on, Ramily? Another motherfucking video.
Another one.
At your head top.
At your dome.
Hey V,
Yeah, man.
line them up.
Pushing the content out, man. We
Yeah.
only got a week and some change left, man, before the
That's a week.
season start, man. So you already know how we ready to be, man, with the lives, with the videos, with
Yes.
everything, the tweets. Like, y'all gonna see us on everything.
It's
So
going down this year, y'all. Finally made it. Finally made it,
if
Jay.
y'all haven't already became part of the Ramily here on Rams House TV, definitely go ahead and like and subscribe, man, because we really appreciate, man, if y'all do, man. That's all we ask.
Yeah, that's all we ask is a little subscribe, little likes,
We
you
come,
know.
we come with the content, man. Y'all just come with the subscribes and likes, man. Also the shares as well.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, man, Rams House TV, as well as Twitter. We definitely gonna be dropping hella shit, man, going forward, man.
Oh,
As
yeah.
you can see, things is getting down to the nitty fucking gritty.
It's getting there.
When it comes to the season.
Mhm.
And you already know what today is, man. Today was cut deadline day, man. So we got down to the 53 that's gonna be going into the season.
Mhm.
And today we gonna motherfucking go ahead and dissect the shit, man. But you already know before we do anything, man, we can't go in that joint without the rant of the day.
Motherfucking rant. What's the rant? The fuck going on? The fuck is going on here? It's getting hot.
Matthew Stafford.
Ding, 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 ding.
Matthew Stafford, man. I'm tired of all these analysts, man. It's constantly talking about all this pressure that Matthew Stafford has got on his shoulders. Do y'all see what the man just came from? Do y'all see the abyss that he came from knowing the Detroit Lions? Like,
They clearly understand.
Shawty, whatever her name is on First Take, up there pretty much saying, oh, how Matthew Stafford hasn't won a playoff game. Give me something that I don't know. But answer this though. What makes it, like, what adds, what, I mean, hold on, let me get my words right. How's that added pressure? Like, how's that added pressure? He's going into a better situation, a better team than what he ever been a part of. He's playing with that thing you call a chip on their shoulder. And Matthew Stafford is an elite passer. He's a borderline elite quarterback. He's really good. Like, you know, and when it's all said and done, we made it to the final 8 with Jared Goff and a little bit of John Wolford.
Yeah.
So what person in their right mind thinks that we can't get far with Matthew Stafford? Oh, because he hasn't won a playoff game? Oh, because he's been playing on shitty teams for 12 years? How's that his fucking fault? Like, you swap anybody on those Detroit teams, they're not going but the same place. Tom Brady on Detroit. That's not happening.
It's not
You can't persuade me. No analyst in the world can persuade me that for 12 years, Tom Brady would have been able to take Detroit to the Super Bowl. So this is what I'm saying as far as like people saying, oh, all this added pressure. Yeah, it's pressure because he's going into a different situation, of course, a better situation. But when it's all said and done, it's for the better. It's for the better for him. It takes the pressure off him. It takes the pressure off McVay. It takes the pressure off the organization having to worry about what our quarterback future going to be in the next few years. I don't want to hear about fucking Jared Goff and what he did in the past because the shit won't enough.
It really won't.
McVay lost all confidence in this guy because he didn't even have confidence in himself. So we moved on to a more confident quarterback that's going to be able to make the plays, read defenses, doesn't need to be babysit. I don't want to hear about all this damn pressure and all this. At the end of the day, he was in Detroit for 12 years. You could put any elite quarterback in that and on Detroit for 12 years. Let me see how well they would have did. This is the same Detroit team that hasn't won a playoff game in 30 years. Before Matthew Stafford, after Matthew Stafford. It's going to be the same.
And the shit could continue.
And it's going to continue. So it's like, at the end of the day, y'all saying Matthew Stafford didn't do enough in his career. Okay. I get that. Yeah, he probably could have did more. Won some playoff games with some of the worst rosters known to man coming in the league over the past decade. So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to be no Matthew Stafford mark, but give the guy a break, bro. He's in greener pastures, man. Like, he essentially got a promotion. Like, let the man be happy, man. Let the man work and go in there and prove that he's an elite quarterback instead of saying that he has all this pressure and saying, oh, what he did in Detroit and what he didn't do in Detroit. Like, it doesn't matter. He's not in Detroit no more. It's a new thing.
He's in LA.
New thing, new regiment, new coach, new culture. Like, nobody wants to be in Detroit. They forced 2 early retirements. They're never going to be good. Like,
come on, man.
And if they are going to be good, they're never going to be good enough to get to that next level. Blame the GM. Blame the owner. Don't blame Matthew Stafford for not winning playoff games. It won't be so much he can do. We went down what he was able to do during the playoffs. It won't enough because his defenses was some shit. He had no running game.
No running game.
So, you asked me what quarterback can do what Stafford did in those 12 years. Being able to keep them competitive.
He tried.
Like, no business in being competitive with that team. Like, that team should not have been as competitive as it was, like, if it weren't for Matthew Stafford. So give my boy Matthew Stafford a break, man. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta fucking say.
Just leave it alone. Can y'all find something else to talk about other than Stafford under pressure or McVay? How did McVay get involved in this? Like, y'all make it seem like McVay on a hot seat. Well, clearly he's not. He's not going nowhere.
You want to know what this reminds me of?
What's up, Jay?
This reminds me of 2018 all over again. Remember how we went into the season, like when we got all those acquisitions, we got Peters, we got Talib, we got Ndamukong Suh, Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Everybody just assumed like, oh, all this won't work. All these attitudes, all these personalities, all these guys in one locker room, man. It's going to explode at one point. We start out 8-0, we went to the Super Bowl. So before y'all go doubting as far as what can happen and what he can bring to this team, just know we was the final 8 last year with Jared Goff. Like,
yes.
A lot of deficiencies at quarterback, like a lot of inconsistency at quarterback. So,
bro,
it reminds me of 2018 when we got all those players and we got all those acquisitions and trades, and everybody just assumed that it was just gonna blow up. Yeah, we all knew the talent was there, but the people that we got, Marcus Peters and Ndamukong Suh, Akeem Talib, 3 hotheads. So, but nobody gave us that credit then. As far as being able to make it work, and they still not giving us our credit now to make it work. Like,
man, that shit. It's a shame that we had to keep on hearing the same shit about with these analysts about Matthew Stafford, bro. Give us something new about Stafford. Like, we already know he ain't win no playoff games. Yeah, he could have won some playoff games, but okay, we know already. He in LA, and he ready to turn the fuck up. Next week, we gonna see. Now it's here. Fuck all that pressure shit. Season start next week. Ain't no pressure. Oh, man. You pretty much said what you need to say, Jalen. And I know I ran it a lot of times about this fucking situation. Like, enough is enough. Got motherfuckers picking over us. Motherfucker, who was in the final 8? What Green
you
Bay?
still got that video?
What video?
From first 8.
Yeah, I got that video.
Man, put that shit up, man.
Put that shit up.
Wait, hold on. Like, so Matthew Stafford is going to take them to the next level. The guy who has 0 playoff wins, the guy who only has 4 winning seasons that he's orchestrated and engineered during his time in Detroit. I'm supposed to believe that he is going to be the next level guy to help them level up, even though we've never seen him level his own team up. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then when I think about the running game, they lost Cam Akers. They brought, Fly Guy 2-stack, Tony Michel. They bring him over, but he can't stay healthy.
Straight clown.
And so we know this offense is predicated on...
You!
Pure clown.
You.
And I said first take. I meant to say NFL.com. I mean NFL Network, man. Bucky fucking Brooks, man.
Out of all fucking
Bucky
people,
Brooks.
bro.
Bucky Brooks is my guy, man. But
Bro.
I mean, just like how you don't like how people hopping on this LA Rams bandwagon and people need to pump the brakes on us. Pump your brakes on the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they're gonna look different on offense. We get that. They got Shane Waldron, but when it's all said and done, these are the same team. This is the same team that we played last year, man. No different. No new players. No nothing that we haven't seen 3 times last year. So
we beat those guys.
All we gotta say is, man, just pump the brakes, man. We know the division is wide open with a lot of good teams and a lot of good talent. You know, we just speak the facts, man. Like like I said, Seattle's last game was going off on their own field.
Yeah.
So
cooling.
We was in the final 8. So, like I said, my boy Marcellus, man, he said it perfectly, pretty much throughout that segment. So, yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's enough all that, man, because we already know, man, we done said this over time and time again. Let's get into the nitty gritty, man, which is, man, the 53-man roster, man. It finally came to fruition today.
It's here.
So, man, without further ado, man, we're going to go through each position, man, let y'all know who we thought should have made the roster, and you know, just our insight pretty much on everything in regards to the roster, man. Starting with the quarterbacks, man. Matthew Stafford, John Wolford, and Bryce Perkins.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good things from Bryce Perkins throughout the preseason. I thought he went out there and earned his spot.
He definitely earned his spot.
You know, he played some good minutes, some good quarters. You know, seemed like he was in control. You know, ran when he had to, made some good throws. Overall, man, I like Bryce Perkins, man. We all know Wolf Gang.
Wolf Gang. Woo!
Wolf fucking Gang. Wolf Gang.
Yeah.
You know, and then Matt Stafford, Johnny Stafford. So,
it's Johnny.
You know, he what more can we say about the quarterback position, man? You know, not too surprised as far as who made the roster. Glad we got rid of Duck Hodges.
Yeah. We got rid of him after that game he pulled.
Done.
Like,
done.
Finito.
Done. He was done. Like, he was done before he even hit the bus. Running backs, man. Darrell Henderson, who's currently right now battling an injury.
Yeah.
Sony Michel and Jake Funk. So
no Zay.
Yeah, so we bringing 3 running backs in. No Zay. No X-Man. So, how you feel about that?
What was the injury got something involved with Xavier?
Possibly. Did he get injured? What injury?
That's what I heard, but either way he's waived. So Darrell Henderson, Sony, and Jake. I'm liking the 2 punch, but I wonder if Jay Funk gonna be that Malcolm Brown type role guy. You know, I wanna see some more Jake Funk.
I mean, it's possible that Sony Michel can fit in that role.
Yeah, he could. Do you see him as a starter or
Sony Michel?
Yeah, behind Darrell.
Yeah, I can see Sony Michel as a starter. A starter, at least for us, you know, this season. Like, as far as how much he plays, I don't know, you know. Yeah. Him and Darrell Henderson for that matter. So, I mean, maybe it was just a matter of just picking, you know, out of the healthy guys. You know, Jake Funk seemed like he was the healthiest out of everybody.
Yeah, he was good last week, and I ain't really see much of him.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah, relatively, you know, quiet for the most part. But I mean, I can see Sony Michel starting. I mean, he started for the Patriots, you know, but the backfield over there just got too crowded. So
yeah,
I mean, he got slotted out real quick. So I think he can come in right away and give us, you know, some good amount of carries, and yeah, I mean, I don't feel like we'll miss too much of a beat. Like, no, we know the Cam Akers injury was devastating.
Yeah,
so.
we all know.
Wide receivers, man, we bringing in 6 on the main roster. Or I said the main roster. Might as well call it the main roster.
Yeah, it's pretty much the main roster.
Yeah, Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, D. Jack, Van Jefferson, the boy Tutu, and Ben Skoranek. Benny Sko.
Benny Scout.
Benny Sko.
Yeah.
So-
Boy made the team, still ain't play. He got injured.
Benny Sko, man.
Probably
Like,
find something in that guy.
I mean, you know he going to special teams when he get back.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah,
I mean, that's
Oh,
mainly,
cool.
I think, where we kind of brung him in to bring a little bit more extra value at that special teams. Yeah, but outside of the first five, I mean, it's not really big of a surprise.
We all know who the wide receiver gonna come with.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know what
much.
I'm saying? We already, pretty much know who'll be the starters anyway. You
Yeah,
know, so.
I mean, yeah, we know who the main guys was coming in as far as like Tutu, of course, because you
Yeah.
know he was a second round pick. Van Jefferson, Deshaun, of course. Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp. I mean, you know that can take you down there throughout the whole season.
Oh yeah, it
for real.
can, and they can both give you 1,000 yards.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. Yeah, they more than capable of doing that.
Yeah,
Easy.
easy.
But Tristan Jackson, a main cut from our wide receiver group.
Yeah, I was kind of digging him.
Yeah, I mean, he been on our practice squad the last, I believe, couple years. So
I don't mind bringing him back.
yeah, it's possible. It's a 16 player limit for the practice squad.
Our squad, okay.
So I mean, it's possible that he could make the practice squad and see how that goes. But for the most part, I like the receivers, of course.
Yeah, me too.
Tight end, Tyler Higbee, Johnny Munn, Bryson Hopkins, and Jacob Harris. My guy.
Jacob Harris.
My guy.
Got himself a touchdown this preseason. Shout out to you.
Jacob Harris, y'all.
More to come.
Tyler Higbee, of course, going in as the starter.
We all knew Tyler was the starter.
But Johnny Munn probably gonna be coming in as the second tight end. Now I don't have a problem with that at all. Like I really
No
don't.
worries.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. I mean, like I said, he brings something to the team that a lot of them don't bring, the blocking aspect, of course.
Of course.
And Bryson Hopkins, I thought was quiet first preseason game, but the last couple of preseason games, he's been getting involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually thought that he was getting more involved than Jacob Harris in the last few games, but I mean, we all knew what Jacob Harris was bringing.
Yeah,
So
it was bringing that something different.
yeah, he was bringing something different as far as measurables and skill set. But Bryson Hopkins was the guy that we was looking at going into the preseason because we wanted to see what we actually had in him.
Yeah.
We drafted him last year, of course, no preseason, none of that. So
All we seen was just like a couple clips on Hard Knocks.
yeah, pretty much, not too much of nothing. So I mean, hey, we getting to see him now. He gonna be one of the 4 tight ends on the roster, so that's a good thing.
Hey, the tight end depth chart look nice though.
Yeah, it got potential.
Yeah,
it got
some
potential, no
there.
doubt.
So watch out, Ramily.
Yeah. Offensive line, Andrew Whitworth,
Big whoop.
Big Whit. David Andrews, Brian Allen, Austin Corbett, Rob Havenstein, Joe Noboom, Bobby Evans. I'm like, who the hell is Bobby Smith? Bobby Evans, Tremaine Akram, and Alaric Jackson. Don't know too much about Alaric Jackson, so I'm not gonna really go in too deep about that. As to him making the roster, but I mean he did enough, for McVay to put him on the 53. So
congratulations.
Yeah, definitely congratulations for him making the roster. But outside of that, familiar names, of course, Big Whit. He'll be 40 this year, so yeah, we gotta start figuring out what we're gonna do as far as the tackle position. But I think in the interior though is where I feel like we got a lot of potential going forward with David Andrews, Brian Allen, and Corbett, and Bobby Evans as well.
Evans. He definitely was getting some PT this whole preseason.
Yeah, I think the inside of our line brings a lot of potential. Especially with guys like Austin Corbett, who I still feel like
he should be there.
Like he could like. He should be the starting center to me, but I mean, like I said, he probably gonna get pushed out the guard. Yeah. And him and David Andrews playing, anchoring them guard positions. That's gonna be cool because I like what David Andrews brings, of course.
He definitely brings something different as well.
Yeah, he just a powerhouse, man. So he gonna work. Rob Havenstein, Joe Noboom, of course.
Big Rob.
Yeah, Rob Havenstein.
I'm looking for a big year for him. Big Rob.
Yeah, Bobby Evans, Tremaine Akram.
Still in there.
Drafted him last year. But again, with the COVID shit, we didn't really get a lot of seeing time. He actually played some games last year. I think he had some snaps last year doing like garbage time things like that.
Yeah.
So well, another year, probably gonna see more action. Probably, who knows how the offensive line plays out. But also a keynote as well. Coleman Shelton also made the roster as well.
I see.
But he's currently on the reserve list, COVID, so he won't count. He won't count towards the 53, and essentially that's just another spot on the roster for him. But he made the roster as well. He's gonna bring some depth alongside the rest of the guys on the line. So yeah, that's pretty much the offense. And y'all comment down below if y'all feel like
it's a clean slate.
Right now this offense can go all the way. At least with the guys that's right now on the 53. Things can change.
Never know, right?
The shit like a Vince McMahon episode of Raw.
Oh, hell no.
Shit can change just like that.
It definitely will change.
Right. So, but yeah, defense.
Defense.
Number one, reigning.
Defense.
Reigning.
Defense.
Number one, reigning.
Let's get it.
Defense in football, man.
Let's go, man.
Defensive line, man. A'Shawn Robinson, Aaron Donald. And before I go forward, A'Shawn Robinson also as well could be missing the first week of the season.
Yeah.
I think like a short-term IR. Like him and Ogbo actually. Like don't mean to spoil it, but Ogbo made the roster. But
yeah,
he gonna he supposedly is supposed to miss 3 weeks. He's gonna be on a short-term IR, so he's gonna miss the first few weeks. And A'Shawn Robinson may miss the first week, maybe two. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that as well, Ramily. But both of those guys made the roster. A'Shawn Robinson, GOAT, 99, Sebastian Joseph Day.
Know the vibes.
Greg Gaines, Double G, Michael Hoyt.
Hoyt.
I think he did some good things in preseason. Jonah Williams and Bobby Brown.
We see that Ernest Brown is no longer with us.
Yeah, in case, for, the people that, been keeping track of the draft, the people that we drafted. Ernest Brown did not make the roster. He's the only draft pick of this class to not make the 53-man initial roster. So, he might be brought back on the practice squad, but who knows? He was real quiet in the preseason.
I really didn't see much of him.
Yeah, it wasn't really a lot to really dissect as far as with him. I saw Bobby Brown, making some plays, definitely.
Yeah.
And he got potential.
Yeah.
Of course,
first game.
Double G, what he bring. And Sebastian Joseph Day. Like, he easily one of the best nose tackles in football.
Oh, yeah. Stop sleeping.
A'Shawn Robinson back in full form, once he come back from the injury. Again, could be a week, could be 2. And, the guy that anchors everything on the line, Aaron Donald, pretty much gets other people paid, pretty much. But those guys gonna have to, step their game up this year.
Yeah, they definitely got to step up.
No Brockers, of course. So, these guys definitely got to step up this year. But I like the depth that we got, especially with guys like Double G coming back another year, and then young guys like Bobby Brown. So it's a mixture, like I say, experienced young guys that only gonna get better with time.
And ready too.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of these guys ready, of course. But just had to see.
I see, Ramily.
Outside linebackers, man. The guys, the edge rushers, man.
Ah.
Leonard Floyd.
Money.
The money man himself. Justin Hollins. Ogbo.
Obese.
Terrell Lewis.
Terrell Lewis on it.
Terrell Lewis did make the roster.
Okay.
And Chris Garrett, man, the 7th-round pick.
The steal.
Who I feel like will be a steal. He will be a steal. I wouldn't be surprised if he blocked a couple of kicks.
Yeah,
that's just me though. I feel like he's gonna be that type of active guy for us, at least off the edge, when he gets his time, of course. Because I don't feel like he's all the way ready. But who am I to say who ready and who's not? Like, I'm not playing. Like,
he made the roster.
Yeah, if he made the roster, I know he's more than capable of going out there and making plays. But overall, I like the outside linebackers for the most part. Leonard Floyd, of course, he brings stability.
Oh yeah.
On one side, had to see about the other, the other side rushing. A lot of young guys. A lot of unproven young guys, should I say. They just
definitely a lot of young guys.
Yeah. So I mean, then a lot of injury history with a lot of these guys, particularly Terrell Lewis and Ogbo. So again, we got to keep our eyes on them.
Yeah, I definitely want to see how Terrell Lewis gonna be, man.
I don't know. Do we got the Todd Gurley?
I hope not, but that's what it's seeing or hearing. Like, you know, but hey, he made the squad. Hopefully we can see more of Terrell Lewis, man.
Yeah. As long as they give me more than Samsung.
Yeah, for real.
As long as they give me more than that, then I'll be perfectly fine, okay? But like I said, it's just all about staying healthy with this group of guys, and you know, of course, the X factor is Chris Garrett.
Oh yeah.
You know, particularly with guys like Terrell Lewis and Ogbo possibly battling injuries and such, it's a possibility that he can fight his way up the depth chart. Like, you know, by season's end. So we don't know. You know, we don't know what might can happen, but I feel like bro will be an X factor when it's all said and done.
I think he's ready.
Inside linebackers, man. The guys that patrol the middle, man. Troy Reader.
Welcome back.
Kenny Young.
That's your boy.
Traven Howard. That's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
And my boy Ernest Jones.
Okay. Ernest Jones, Trevor Howard. They have to be on the field.
Hey,
like
he's spoken in previous videos. Traven Howard, Ernest Jones. When it's all said and done, he's gonna be the guys that be patrolling our defense.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. But can't sleep on the boy Troy, like, cause you can't. Like, he'll read everything. Like,
he'll give you 3 sacks.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. And he more than capable of adding some pass rush elements, and you know, he got better in pass coverage last year. So he got better covering running backs out the backfield. He got better with all that, you know. So yeah, I can definitely see why Troy Reader made the roster. Like, definitely, you know, a guy like Kenny Young, like, I might, you know, didn't say his name with a lot of enthusiasm, but he's a good player. Like, he's a decent player. He's straight. Let's put it that way. He's good. He's alright.
Can he improve? Anyway,
what is it to prove? But sorry, I'm not comprehending that. That statement, Snoop.
I don't know.
Is he gonna get better? When? Kenny Young,
man.
Traven Howard, of course, man, my guy. And then Ernest Jones, man, another rookie, made the roster. You know, you expect him to eventually, you know, get some snaps in his defense, of course. And yeah, man, how you feel about this shit, Snoop?
Hey, man, the inside linebackers, y'all. I mean, like I said, Ernest Jones and Trevor Howard, they got to be on the field, and Will Troy in the rotation.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah, you can give me some Troy Reader, Ernest Jones, and Traven Howard all day. I know those. I mean, I'm not even gonna keep disrespecting Danny Young. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I'll just take those 3 guys.
Yeah, for real.
You know, Michael Kaiser did not make the roster.
Yeah, I ain't see no Mike.
But what I was saying though,
it was going to happen.
The injuries, like, availability is the best ability.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, you know, and McVay probably felt as though, you know, maybe he just wasn't all the way there. Like, you know, of course he might can get brought on the practice squad, but, you know, like I said, he had a full slated starter slot last year, you know. Easy, like, you know, coming off of an injury the previous year.
Come on, my guy.
And, you know, like I said, he still can stay healthy. So, yeah, man, you know, we just hope my boy Michael Kaiser can go ahead and get the body right, man, and avoid those nagging injuries, man, because them shits is bullshit.
In the fucking way.
Yeah, for real,
Could have been something.
Definitely could have been something, man. You out of UVA was a tackling machine.
Yes, sir.
Tackling machine. Like, I think, like, led the ACC or something like that in tackles 3 straight years or all the years he was there. Like, guys, he could tackle.
Shit, and he was a defensive player of the week.
Yeah, he definitely got that on his belt.
Against the Eagles.
Definitely got that on his belt. With a lot of tackles. Indeed. But, yeah, man.
Consistency.
Yeah, availability, best ability. That's all I can say, man. Same reason why he didn't make the roster. That's, you know, I don't think it had nothing to do with ability and talent, but hey, we don't know.
I don't know.
Cornerbacks, man. We bringing in 4 of them.
The clamps.
The clampers. The guys that's going to be clamping shit in the secondary. We got J. Ram.
Oh, yeah. Clamps.
Who, by the way, the players voted as the best corner, so I don't need to hear about all this who's the best corner stuff. Like, the players know.
No.
The players know because...
And real fans know.
And real fans know. So all this, no.
J. Rand's the second best, third. No, I ain't
No,
hear
we're
that
not.
shit.
Yeah, it's no second or third best.
I'm
Right now,
I'm not going to argue with you.
he is the top of the cornerback totem pole. Like, you know,
So
there's other guys that do stuff like great and all that, you know, but he does almost everything great. He covers, he tackles, he's versatile, he plays multiple positions. If we want to put him at safety, we could easily.
Easily.
Hey, don't let us draft a shutdown corner in these next few years or get another. Like,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Cause you know J. Rand want to be a safety.
he want to play safety. Like, you know, he want to be out there patrolling out there with that 5 on. Like,
It's
putting locks on everything. It's cool locking stuff down now, like he said, man. You know, while he's still in his corner prime, like he can lock shit down. But when he get to the safety, he know he gonna be able to do a lot of different things. Like, and I'm ready for it. Just imagine him at safety with them type of cornerback skills. Just think of the things that we can do in the defense.
Man,
but
there's so much. You got J. Rand Fuller back there.
Hey, possibly. Like I said, we don't know what the future holds as far as our cornerback position. We know Jalen Ramsey is here now, playing corner, locking up number 1.
He's here for another 5 years.
So Jalen Ramsey, D. Will.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Mr. Sleeper, Mr. Clutch.
My guy's going to a Pro Bowl.
Yeah,
like, he's gonna get a Pro Bowl selection. Yeah, put it that way.
For real.
David Long, which I have no problem with, because David Long actually, you know, comes out there. He plays hard. Like, he plays hard.
Yeah.
Like, and Robert Rochelle, you know, another one of the draft picks.
Can't wait to see how he come up.
Hey, I think Robert Rochelle, man, like, with him, like, I feel like, man, he got probably the biggest potential to me probably in this entire defense as far as rookies. Like, I just think, like, over time, like, I think this guy is going to really be, like, something, like, really nice. Like, you know, and like I said, he's playing with, you know, class professional dudes. Jay Ramsey, like, D. Will, bro. Like, just think of the story, like, D. Will had to go through just to make it to the league. Like, it's guys like that, you know, in the league with the same story that he got, playing in small colleges and stuff. So, all of these guys got some, you know, a chip on their shoulder. Even a guy like Jalen Ramsey, he know he the best. Yeah. But everybody know that Jalen Ramsey got to win, you know, some big games. He got to win a Super Bowl.
You got to get those.
You know, at the end of the day, like, so we got to get him one.
Same thing with AD.
Period, point blank. Like, and, yeah, the cornerbacks, I think, solid, man.
Yeah, we straight with the corner.
You know, my boy Double D ain't make the fucking roster. Like,
bring him back to the squad, man.
Double D, man. Dante Dayon, man. Like, I'm telling you, man.
What y'all doing? Like, come on, man. I keep on doing this, man, like that, man. Like, come on. Bring him back. You know, practice squad. Don't matter.
Like, you bringing in guys like Kareem Orr. Like, I don't know. Like,
who?
Where's that guy? Where's my guy Double D? Like,
what's going
on? Like,
what's going on?
What's going on? Like, what did it take my guy? Like, what did it take my guy so long to make it to that main roster? Like, for real? Like, my guy can ball. Like,
what's going on?
You feel me? Like,
less?
Somebody, like, goddamn, like, McVay, like,
shit.
Put my guy Double D on the roster, man. Make him an active player on the roster, bro. Week 1, like, for real. Safeties, man. Fuck.
Damn.
Double fucking D ain't make the goddamn roster, man. Taylor Rapp. Nick Scott.
Yeah.
T Bird.
Yeah.
Jordan Fuller. Rocking that 4-4. J.R. Reed, new guy in the secondary, and Juju Hughes, man, 2-pick man.
Hey, J.R. Reed was actually playing good.
J.R. Reed is pretty good, like, you know. At least he was flying out there and you know, doing preseason. Like, I like guy energy, man. But yeah, man, Taylor Rapp, he gonna be back in the fold, man. We didn't have him too much of last year with the injuries. Him and Terrell Burgess, so that's a plus. So, I mean, I'm not understanding where everybody's getting all this notion that we can't continue what we did last year Well, we literally had all these missing guys last year. Like, you want to talk about missing guys? Like, I can go through a lot of them.
Where's the missing
just
guys?
On this defense alone. we missed Ashawn Robinson for 10 weeks last year. You feel me?
We pretty much had the same squad.
Terrell Lewis pretty much been inactive most of the weeks last year.
Oh, man.
I mean, Ogbo, like, he played a lot of games last year, but still battled injury. Like, I mean, Trayvon Howard out for the season last year. Taylor Rapp hurt last year. Terrell Burgess hurt last year. So, I mean, we getting all these guys back on top of, of course, all-world AD and Jalen Ramsey. I don't think it's going to necessarily drop by any means as far as the defense.
I don't know.
Now, top one, I mean, I'll be biased and say that we'll finish again with the top number one defense again.
Oh, yeah.
But to say that we'll finish outside of the top 10 is ludicrous.
That shit's stupid.
It's fucking ludicrous. So, like I said, man, we getting a lot of these guys back from injury, like that we didn't have, like the Taylor Rapps, the Terrell Burgess, guys that was actually could have contributed a lot last year, especially considering how I season in it. So
now, would you rather see Jordan Fuller Burgess or Jordan Fuller Rapp?
See, the thing with that though is I feel like, man, Taylor Rapp, I feel like is more free safety than anything. Like Terrell Burgess, don't get me wrong, Terrell Burgess is versatile, and that's why I probably will use him more in the nickel, dime situations, like packages like that, where you have him more like actually down in the box, should I say? But I don't know.
It looked like he was playing mostly like that in that Bears game.
Yeah, it was like he was playing a lot of like robber, like mostly in the middle of the field, just kind of patrolling things, but like he got coverage skills to be able to like check guys in the inside, and the versatility is there. Like we didn't have that last year. Like especially, I mean, John Johnson is versatile. Don't get me wrong, John Johnson is versatile. Jordan Fuller is versatile. But I feel like, man, we would have had guys like Taylor Rapp, and we would have had guys like Terrell Burgess. That would have been a lot of playmakers really that we could have threw on the field. Especially
even Taylor had caught a pick.
Hey, Taylor Rapp, man, he had a pick in the Bears game. Like
thanks
we know what he can do. Like thanks to Troy Hill, of course. But
Troy Hill. Okay, yeah, but that's another thing. Troy Hill.
Who?
Troy Hill. Nah, they're saying that the missing piece.
Missing piece of who?
Of the geeks.
Man, anybody worry about that. Like I said, Ram fans know what we saw, years prior, like with Troy Hill.
Exactly.
Like, not taking nothing from his game, but
we know.
Like he too busy wanting to square with Sterling Shepard and shit. Like we good on that.
Yeah, that shit cap.
Yeah, we good on that. But Terrell Burgess, I feel like, because we didn't have him last year, he was more of a versatile piece than Taylor Rapp. So I would probably put Taylor Rapp maybe at the safety and have him like more like just freelance. But like I don't know who's going to start safety, honestly, outside of Jordan Fuller, of course. But doesn't really matter at this point.
Nah,
when you got corners that we got, and you got the depth, as far as like in the secondary. So I don't have no problem with who's.
Nah, the secondary locks.
Yeah. It all starts with Jay Ryan. Yeah. Like when you can lock up any number one wide receiver and just let everything else kind of rock, you already know your defense is gonna play good. Like Aaron Donald wrecking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wrecking shit.
Sebastian wrecking shit.
Wrecking shit.
Leonard Floyd out there wrecking shit.
Yeah, Leonard Floyd, I definitely think will have that same type of impact that he had last year. Knowing that, like I said, you playing with Aaron Donald. You're always gonna have one-on-ones at some point in the game. Like
you had
that. Take advantage.
He had that in the Bears game.
He had a lot of them last year, like off the edge. Like, maybe that might change, maybe it don't. But I mean, it's not gonna change too much because you still gotta block Aaron Donald.
Still.
So. But yeah, man, special teams players, man. Of course, Matt Gay, man, going in as kicker one.
Oh yeah.
No doubts about that.
Oh yeah. Automatic.
Yeah, no doubts about that, man. He was pretty much solid toward the end of the season, and he made all his field goals in the playoffs, which definitely bodes well for me because I know that he can kick those. He can make those kicks when it matters.
I don't think he's gonna miss one and do the regular season. So
one. In the age where kickers is missing field goals from just ludicrous ass distances. Like how you missing a 30-yard field goal?
Come on, man.
You feel me? Like,
That shit won't even be close.
I don't get it. But, yeah. Matt Gay, you already know, solid kicker. And then Johnny Hekker.
Which he restructured his contract.
Who?
Johnny Hekker.
Johnny Hekker restructured his contract?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, he was the highest paid punter in the league, so I mean, it would definitely help to, you know, maybe trim a little bit of that down, you know, maybe for the team's sake.
Yeah,
but,
that's what it looked like.
You know, they picked Johnny Hekker over the guy Corey Bojorquez.
Yeah, which one we traded.
We traded him, to the Packers for a
Packers.
6th-round pick. So, add more draft capital because we definitely need it, of course.
We need some more picks.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I have no problem with Johnny Hekker staying on the team. Of course, he's the placeholder.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to just get rid of him, and he's been the placeholder for all, you know, for guys like Ray Zerline and Matt Gay. You know, you don't want to just change that for a guy that we just got in the offseason. I know bro went crazy in the preseason game. 70-yard punts. I get it.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
I get it. Bro is ridiculous. Like, and I'm kind of upset that we wasn't able to keep him. Maybe just for the fuck of it.
I thought we were going to keep him to, like, at least on the side.
I mean, considering that currently Johnny Hekker is still on the COVID list. I mean, I'm not sure whether like he will be ready for week 1. I'm not sure, but I mean, if we plan on, you know, having a punt on week 1, we best to go ahead and get on the market now because we just got rid of one that was kicking 70-yard punts.
Like, shit.
So, but I still don't have no problem with it though, because like I say, he does more important stuff than just punt the ball. Of course, he's the placeholder. I mean, so you know.
I want to see some more fake punts with Johnny.
I mean, those days might be over.
Yeah,
honestly,
it might be.
Since Bones, like since Bones left, we haven't had too much creativity on the special team. So it's just how it is. Like,
yeah, those were the good old days.
Just how it is. Yeah, man. 53-man roster.
53-man roster, man. Looks solid. You know, I guess the coaches see what they see. They got the right players for the team going on to this season. Let's get it.
Oh, and just for everybody that want to know who got released, who got cut, Justin Lawler, who, by the way, was actually fucking balling.
Yeah, he didn't bring him back.
He's actually balling. Like, I thought he could have beat out some of the guys already, you know, that made the roster. But I mean, I think he was on the roster last year, if I'm not mistaken.
He was.
So I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's a shoe-in to make the practice squad.
Yeah.
Xavier Jones, of course. I believe, like Sue said, he injury.
Yeah.
He been battling an injury, but he probably is most likely gonna be back as well, being that he was one of our draft picks. In the draft, last year?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a young guy, and we don't know what the future is for the fucking running backs.
Yeah, for real, to be honest.
Like Cam Akers had possibly the worst injury you could have as a running back.
Yeah.
So we don't know exactly what. I mean, we know he's gonna be back, but
how back?
Yeah, like have we seen the best of Cam Akers?
Like that quick?
That quick? Like I hope not.
I hope not either.
I hope not.
I seen his Instagram story. He on the treadmill, so he getting his little therapy going.
Hey, that's all he can do, man. Just get back, just keep working, man. Cause you already know we gonna try to keep the train going.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Hadel, saw him a few in the preseason.
Yeah.
Troy Warner, brother of Fred Warner. I wonder where he might go.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Cologne, don't know who that guy
I didn't
is.
see much of him.
Jordan Meredith, I did hear about his name a few times. Yeah. Donovan Alumba, I saw him out there as well. I forgot what number he was. But yeah, he, not surprised there. Bronte Harris. I mean, considering that, like I said, we wasn't bringing too many corners. We brought only 4 on the 53-man roster. I don't see him being over top of guys like Dante Dion. I'll be down.
Nah.
I'll be down.
We didn't go ahead and bring Dante down.
I'll be down. So, like I said, he can be another candidate for the practice squad.
Yeah.
Eric Banks, defensive lineman.
Seen him out there too.
Yeah.
Got a couple of sacks.
Yeah, we'll see where his future holds. I'm not gonna necessarily say he gonna be on the team, but he'll find work somewhere.
Oh yeah, he got some film.
Landon Akers, wide receiver. The other Akers. The unknown acres.
Yeah.
The acres that I don't want to see. Like,
yeah.
I'm cool with him. Like,
Yeah,
I'm cool with him. Christian Roseboom, another guy that, you know, young guy, of course, maybe just didn't do enough in the preseason. Kendall Blanton actually got a touchdown in the preseason.
Yeah,
you know, and just a big target.
Yeah,
right?
he is too. Damn.
So I don't know. I mean, like I said, we got a lot of different tight ends. So I mean,
I think we go with the tight
ends. Yeah, not necessarily.
Need some film work, you know.
Yeah, like I said, he'll probably make the practice squad possibly because I feel like he is talented.
Yeah.
With the basketball background and all that, you know, he obviously athletic. So, you know, Max Percher. With this guy, he's in the international program, so you know he's actually got waived, but he's going to be eligible for our 53-man. Our practice squad.
Okay.
Even if we have 16 on the roster, just being that he got that exception, being that he's an international player. So that's cool.
That's dope. Cause
ain't no telling what we might got with bro, and you know I want to see some more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't too much to ask. Of course, Double D. I ain't really ready to speak on that shit, man. Cause Double D should have made the roster. Period. Otis Anderson, running back. Chandler Brewer, offensive lineman. I saw him. He actually got some action. I believe last year, like some garbage time.
Yeah, I see.
Or if
I think
it might have been him. It might have been him. I don't know.
It was a lot of motherfuckers switching.
Might have been. I know it was one guy that we missed due to COVID. I think that was Brian Allen. So
yeah.
Okay. Tristan Jackson, another wide receiver. I liked him. I thought he had some good things with him. Yeah. JJ Koski, another good guy that.
That's another guy too.
Yeah, another guy that you know. Again, you know, we just so deep at receiver. So
I know.
That's just how it is. Marquise Copeland, defensive lineman. Ernest Brown, the only rookie out of the draft class to not make the roster. He's probably a shoe-in to make the practice squad.
Yeah.
John Dacker, a guy that I actually heard some on him, like the fact that, you know, they was thinking about possibly putting him at fucking defensive tackle and shit. He's 6'2", like 240 something. Like he got the measurables of an edge rusher. Like, so I'm not sure like what they were doing with that. They got him listed right now as a DN. So like I said, you know, they was talking about defensive tackle at one point. I'm like, that definitely doesn't sound like a fucking defensive tackle.
Fuck no.
Definitely don't 6'2", 240. That sounds like a guy that's getting his ass pancaked every time. If you playing in the inside. Michael Kaiser, as I stated with him earlier. Tyler Hall, don't know who that guy is. Kareem Orr.
Who?
Yeah, careless. And Jake Gervais, linebacker, was safety converted to linebacker. So didn't do enough there to make the roster. So I don't think he's coming back.
No, I don't think so.
But yeah, those were the release guys, man. So man, I know y'all got y'all opinions as far as on the 53-man roster. You know, especially for everybody that watched the preseason throughout and saw some of the young guys play. So y'all let us know in the comments, man, who y'all think should have made the roster, man. How y'all feel about the roster going forward.
Yeah.
And, man, who's just going to be that sleeper, that X factor, man? You know, now that you officially see who made the roster and we just only under 2 weeks away from the season. Whew! So, yeah, it's a lot to dig in, man, especially going into the week, man. So we'll keep our eyes open and our ears open. So, you know, and we'll be definitely keeping up with y'all with the motherfucking content here at RAMSHOUSETV.
We definitely got y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, you know, we got y'all. We got y'all on deck. We got y'all on deck like card games, man.
Oh, yeah. You know.
So, man, but I'm gonna leave it on the Snoop, man, with the final thought, man. Let y'all leave it out, man, with a good note, man. What you got for him, Snoop?
Hey, man. Shout out to the whole Ramily, the whole community. You know what I'm saying? Much love to all of y'all, man. We appreciate y'all watching this video. Appreciate y'all fucking with us the long way, you know what I'm saying? That's dope from y'all, man. We appreciate it more, bro.
Hey.
For real.
Can't ask for it, man.
Goddamn, you know, you gotta go ahead and just like and subscribe.
Please.
RAMSHOUSETV, man. Keep our channel going, man, because we're gonna keep on going. You feel me?
Hey, we ain't gonna stop, man. So we just... Hey, y'all the fuel to the fire, man.
Yeah.
And y'all know once the season start, week 1, if y'all ain't tuning in to our Instagram live, y'all, it's crazy. Like, cause it's about to get dumb.
It's about to be
get
stupid.
dumb. Week 1, Sunday night.
Sunday night. Get
Against
your
the Bears.
popcorn,
Get your fucking popcorn
get your
ready.
blunts ready. Get your drink on.
Get it all ready, man. Cause we might be smoking that Dalton pack that night.
We might definitely is.
We might be smoking the Dalton pack that night.
Maybe some fields.
Maybe that good old crop in the fields, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, definitely, man, keep the page going, man, cause we coming with it, man, going forward. And like I said, man, before y'all go and subscribe and like and share all these videos in our page.
Hit that notification bell too.
And before y'all go and make you a ham sandwich. And before y'all go and tuck in your kids to bed to get them ready for school.
Yeah.
Just know, whose house?
Rams house.
Gang, gang.
Gang.